Hi everyone, this is Robin. I've been gone for a while. Spring happened and there was so much stuff to do outside and I just got a little behind, but I've been posting some stuff here and there, and I got a request on how to make these envelopes from Edith Holden, pages from her book. This is not my idea. I believe I saw two different people do this on YouTube, and I just kind of made my own version. I have this one. I just kind of make it up as I go. That's the front. And then here's the back. It's got a little pocket for a few little things. I put some lace on here. And then on the inside I have some paper with lines so people want to journal. These were in a book from Goodwill. I took the pages out and all of them are different colors. They're so pretty. And I thought they looked really good in here. So I put them in there. That was that one. And this one, I was going to throw this stuff out. It was ready for the trash. And then I thought, well, maybe I could make a wrap out of it. And it kind of works. And it doesn't fall apart. I don't know. So I thought, well, maybe I'll keep that stuff. I got it in a bag at a garage sale with some other craft stuff. So yeah, it works pretty good. But this one has the papers, and the other one did too, from Stephanie Huff. You can find her on Facebook, Just Junkin'. She put out her first digital set, and she let me try it. And on this one, we have some paper here. I didn't put it on the back of that one. And I have some here and here. And on the back here, her paper's really pretty. That's the material right there that I put there. And then again, I have this, this one I glued down. And then I was thinking, you know, you can write on the back of this. So on this one, I left it undone because look at all, you can write all on that. So I thought, yeah, from now on I'll just glue the top part in right here. And then people can have both sides to journal on. So I have all my things. I got them together. Let me show you what I did with the books. I'll put this over here. Oh, and I did want to also show you what I'm working on. This is the book that I'm working on for Stephanie's kit. Get that lined up. This will go on the front with some lace and some other things cut out. And her kit is called Rose Grunge or Grunge Rose. I should have looked that up beforehand. But I've made, it's kind of a big binder across. And I've made 2 signatures to go in. And they're pretty full. And I'm pretty much a stuffer. Mine end up like, you know, alligator jaws. They're just so big. So I know that this will fit probably just fine after I get all the stuff that I'm going to put into it. I'll just quickly go through these. I haven't sewed them in yet. I haven't done anything, no sewing yet. That's what I'm going to do next week. Some really old paper from 1906. It's kind of cool. Very fragile too. Might have to put some washi tape there to reinforce it. I have some pockets here. I have some piano paper here. This I might still have to back on some paper. It is so thin. I don't know. It might tear real easily. And at the middle of this one, I'm going to put a slot here and a slot here for tags. And then you can see some of her paper here and here. And this is upside down, so I'll change that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working on these next week. This one will probably be in front. I'm not sure yet. I'll just show you that real quick. And when I get done, it will be on, I'll do a video, a walkthrough, and I'll put it on Just Junkin' and maybe a couple other channels. So I got that out of the way. So Edith Holden, you gotta love her books. Let me grab something here. If you're looking for one of her books, I found my 2 books on Amazon, and I found them in the used section area, and I got 2 of them for $10. So if you're looking for one of those books, you might try Amazon. I was surprised at how cheap they were. I think $5 for one book was quite good. And I got 2 of them because I thought maybe I'd like to keep one for myself. My husband just loves the illustrations also. But if you're needing an Edith Holden book, look there. You'll probably find some. What I did is I went through the book, and it has little strings like right here, here, and here. They're really tight. I snipped those off and I pulled the papers off. And I didn't get too many rips. I was surprised. I think this is from the 70s. So, and I just store them like this under my desk and grab them if I need them. I took this pile and I went through them, and I got all the ones with writing on them. Just plain writing. I think I got one that had some birds on it, because I really don't want to cover any of her stuff up, you know. It's so pretty. And what I did is I just cornered the edge, and I took it to my sewing machine, and I did all kinds of different stitches around the outside. I got that one, and I did this one. Turned out super cute. And this one, this is the one with the blue flowers. I don't know how I'm going to decorate it. Look at how gorgeous that is. I don't want to cover it up. And then I did the stitches. They're little tulips. So cute. I might be able to just put something in here and leave most of this intact. So I have a few hanging around so that I can just grab them if I want to do one for a certain junk journal, and I want to color them, or I have things that match them. I just keep them on my desk right here. And I took some, I did ink around the whole edges, all the way around, and these curves. I think I used antique photo on most of them. So I thought I'd walk through one that I just started briefly. You see the little, there it is. Have to forgive me, I'm still new at this. I have little kind of stitches like that. And then these little, they actually look like little light bulbs. To be really cute for a Christmas one. I started on this one, and the only thing I did is I put some lace on here because I didn't think you'd want to watch me glue that down. And I put a little bugle boy here. And let me sit down here and we will start. This is weird because I don't know. Okay, make sure I'm in frame. All right. So I got some of my things out. I brought my lace out so I could just grab it, what I wanted. I did get some buttons out ahead of time and put some little burlap string in them. I did grab, I have a little box here of different sayings, small ones, big ones. And I just grab them if I need a word and ink them up if I need to. Oops. You can also use these from Tim Holtz if you have them available. I'm trying to use up my paper ones. I also have some lace just for edging. And I brought my envelopes. If you make squares, like say 2 by 2 or 1 by 1, what I do at night while I'm watching TV is I take my junk paper and I just make little envelopes. And then if you have a variety of colors, you can just grab what you think is going to match and put it on your item. What I've been doing, I did it on this one, is I have, let me see if I can get it up here. I have really tiny writings, and it kind of looks like an address and a return address on this one. How I do that is I have one of these smaller Sears Roebuck and Company books, and I just tear a page out of here, and you can see how small that writing is. It is tiny. And I just cut it out, and from far away, it kind of looks like, you know, a letter with an address and a return address. I think the last one I did, I put a little block of color on here to pretend like it was a stamp. So I did that ahead of time. And then I'll show you what I'm thinking on how to put this together. When you're making these, some of the papers are going to be crooked, or if you're me, they're going to just end up crooked because you're me. You can see I made this a little crooked here. So I was thinking maybe I could fix it with lace, because there's always a way to fix a boo-boo. I was thinking of putting this right here. And that gives it the illusion that I didn't make the mistake. Well, clearly I did. Just move it down a little bit, and it gives you kind of a raggedy edge, which I might trim later. Let's put that on right now. I hope you're having a good day. It's real sunny here. It's really hot here. I think this week it was 90 one day when I was out running errands. It was like, oh, too hot. And I apologize ahead of time if my dogs start barking. They are out of the room. I have the door closed. They're not happy. But I never know when they're going to start barking at nothing. And I don't want them to make a scene while I'm doing my crafting. So if you hear barking, they're outside the door. Hopefully they won't start up. Yeah, I like that. And see how it kind of covers my sin right there. And then I wanted to make sure you get nothing on underneath it. Lucky that rubs off. I also brought with me over here to the table my little box of papers and things, and my little people. I don't know, I'm probably out of view. I have that sitting right off here. Earlier I had saw this clock. I thought that would look really cute. And I think I'll edge up that little bit of white. I don't know about you, but cutting circles is really hard. They don't end up looking like circles at all. Thank goodness for circle punches. Because mine don't look like circles. It doesn't look like artwork at all. There, get a little bit of that off. So I was thinking we could put this here, and then I thought it needs something in the back. So I went through my laces and I found this piece. I think this is the right side right here. It's really old. It's stained on the edges. I thought, well, maybe I'll look good right there. What do you think? Does that look okay? Maybe, you know, open the flap. It'll be kind of like that. I don't know. I don't mind that. I think that's okay. Then I thought, what could I put here that would kind of match this? So another thing I do at night when I'm watching TV is I put some of these together. Now, this idea I got from Daisy Collins, Tizami Rose. You just put them together. I paper clip them, and then I go to the sewing machine when I have time. And tickets on some of this stuff. This is actually for your dryers. What I do is I just put them in with my coffee stain paper. If you can see, it takes the color really well. And then you just kind of pull them out, and they fuzz really well. I haven't done it to this one. I haven't used it yet, but I did it to this one. And you can see it just kind of pulls out, and you have a nice little fiber. And, you know, you're using up what you have because it was in the dryer. So I was thinking this would look really cute right there. I wonder if I should move you in. And you can see better. There we go. So I was thinking that would look good. And then I went ahead and made a circle within a circle. What I do is I take, this was paper, but this one right here was something that was packaged in my Tim Holtz, something that I got from them. I just take my 5/8 punch, go around it, and take my awl, poke a hole in it, and then put a brad in it, and put it on here. And you have, you know, your closing. So, yeah, I think that looks good. So I'm gonna glue that down. I have a big blob here. Just wanna make sure I'm in. Take you back out. Put a little bit of this on. Attach it to the fabric. I think we're going to go here. I'm going to put a little bit back on here. I can't believe it's May already. I don't know where the time went. It was like, boom. And I'm in Virginia, and when you hit May, you're going to hit the hot weather. And I'm from Michigan, so when it gets over 75, 80, ooh, that's hot for me. And the air conditioning goes on. Okay, open it up and you see that. That's cute. I could also put a brad here. Wouldn't interfere probably with the writing either. I might do that. I was thinking that looks good, so it's done up. And I hear my dogs barking. They don't bark a lot if they're with me, but if I close them out of a room, they get all out of joint. And they're like, what are you doing to us? Why are you being so mean? And I think it's the end of the world. And it's not. I also have 5 cats. And they're not allowed in here with me because the one takes up the whole desk, so that wouldn't help me at all. I love how Wendy has Leo with her all the time. That cat is just adorable. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And I was thinking maybe putting this here, but it would cover the clock up too much. I might put it on the back. Let me see if I can get this in. I went ahead and did me a little hole here. There we go. Really tiny. Get my head out of the way. Looks like only one went through. Oh, leave it that way. So yeah, that looks pretty cute. It does need something here though. What do we want to do? And this looks like it needs a little bit of distressing right on the edge. That looks better. Let's see. Does this go? No, that doesn't go. Maybe not lace. Maybe I'll look at flowers in a little bit. Let's get the other side done first. I hope I'm not mumbling. Okay, so make sure I'm in frame. And I'm at 21 minutes. Now I haven't gone past 21 minutes, so I hope my it doesn't cut off or anything. It's still going, so that's good. Let me get my lace. I like this piece. This is off one of my rolls. Put that there. And it's kind of flashy. It's kind of the same color as what we have in the front. Kind of matches this is upholstery scraps that I have. Kind of like that color. Put that there. And then I was thinking, whoops, I put this down here. I didn't want to cover the nature notes for 1996. I just thought they were so cute. So I'm really trying to go around them. I thought these would be cute like that. And then I have some buttons I was going to put by Mr. Bugle. I like how this brown kind of picks up the brownish orange of that ribbon. Now, where could we put this? We could maybe offset this and put it in the corner. Or I could just put it like that. That might be nice. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You think that looks okay? I didn't know if I like the pink in this, but actually it gives it a little more color, I think. So, okay, I think I will glue this down. Earlier today, I was in my bathroom, getting ready for the day, and I saw out of the corner of my eye a giant ant crawling on the wall. I mean, he was like the size of my thumb. I don't do very well around spiders. I don't like spiders. I don't kill them, but I make my husband get them out of the house. We have wolf spiders here, and they get to be pretty big. So I was brave, and I got some tissue paper, and I got on top of the toilet, and when he walked by, I got him, and I ran like the bejesus outside and dumped him out in the front porch. I was like, and don't come back again. Ugh. And last night I saw a mud dauber. He tried to fly into the house. And you don't want those in the house. Those are nasty bites. It's like, 'tis the season. Welcome to Virginia. There's lots of bugs here. Let's see, is that? There. That kind of looks cute. I like it. Yeah. So Hubs goes to work and I wrangle the bugs. We had one come up a couple years ago on the back steps at night that was the size of an almond. Well, no, he was the size of like a walnut. He was huge. He was black. And never seen such a big spider in my whole life. I totally freaked out. He was about, I don't know, that big. And he had like legs coming out. I mean, he was huge. And it was at night. I screamed for the husband to come down and look at it. I got pictures of him. The size of a red brick, you know, the ones that are this big. He was about that big. He went away, thank God, because I was like freaking out. And looked him up, and he's called a North Carolina spider. It's like, buddy, you're a long ways from home. Go back to North Carolina. We don't want you here. I was like, oh, and we didn't know if it had babies on its back. We couldn't tell. So we didn't want to touch it, because then, you know, they scatter everywhere. And that's kind of freaky. So no, I don't like the bugs here. I'm not a bug girl. But I have to say I did have a pet mantis a couple of years ago. It was outside around Thanksgiving, and it was getting cold out. And he was on our chair in the back, and okay, all right. So I brought him in, and her in. That was a lady. And she lived with us for about 5 months until she, you know, passed away. And she was just kind of awesome. Now, I could handle that. You know, they don't bite, and they just kind of sit on your hand and look around. Put that up a little higher. Hope I'm in frame here. Keep pushing it by my face. Whoops. It's hanging onto the thread. And we'd feed it. We went on a trip and had to get a babysitter for it. And she had 2 small boys, and they loved watching. We called her Caroline because she was a Carolina mantis. It's looking good. Okay. Now I'll put this little piece on there. And I hope I'm in view here. I just rearranged my craft room. I had way too much stuff in here. A lot of it went down to the other bedroom. It feels better in here. It feels lighter. It was so full of junk. It feels so much better now. You walk in and you can breathe. One of the things I want to do this year is not buy anything else. I might need a cutter because mine's getting kind of old and stuck when I try to cut things. I might, you know, have to do that, but that would be it. I have too much stuff. I don't need anything else. I'm going to try this on here. Surprisingly, this glue works pretty good on keeping these metal items down. I love this glue too. This art glitter glue. It's one of the best things I ever bought. I saw Gayle Agostinelli. Where's my wipes? I got a good bob here. She got hers, and I said, you know what? I need that too. Because I was just using the stuff from Walmart. And this little tip. I mean, you can't go wrong with a little tip. I mean, you can get right onto that little leaf right there. And do I have my tweezers out and try to pick it up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to let this dry. I don't want to pick it up or anything. It'll fall to pieces. So yeah, I think that turned out good. I think I can turn it around without anything falling off. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Now what I would do, I don't think I'll do it right now. These are the papers that I got at Goodwill. Something about she says, he says, responses and questions for a couple. But look how pretty the pages are. I couldn't pass that up. I think it was like $1.99 or something. When this dries more, I'll glue it to the top about that much. I'll change her response here to, let's see if we can find something. My Lonely Heart, no, I don't think so. The Traveler, Be Happy. That's not going to cover the whole thing. How about Everyday Words? I like that. Let's see. Yeah. I'll put that right there. That'll be the inside. And I think what I'll do for the wrap is do what I did on, I don't even know what this is called. Maybe you could tell me in comments. The straw. I think I'll get some more straw out and use it as a wrap, like that. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope to do more videos in the future. I got some flowers to plant and some weeds to pull still, so I'll be outside for a while. But I hope to do more. And if you like the video, please subscribe. That would be great. And if you have a chance, please go over to Stephanie Huff's website. What I should have done is gotten some of her pretty papers out, and I could have put them on here. I might do that right inside here. And then I'm going to continue working on the book with her papers, and I hope to take you along. So I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.